Okay. Okay. Good evening, everyone. How are you doing today? Good evening online. Looks like everyone are in festival mood, holidays mood. Huh? నేనే ఇవ్వలేదా? Okay. So, mm, so there are many people, I think, today absent. I know, right? Everyone might have left to their hometowns, correct? So online people, online also. Okay. So what we're gonna do today is two things. Either we need to continue with the topics, okay? And second thing is, uh, as there are so many people absent today, obviously, I'll take question and answers in today's class. Should we go with the question and answers? Okay, offline say they said yes. How about online? Okay. So everyone said yes. So this class is dedicated to you. So whatever the questions that you have, so you can ask. I'm ready to answer any kind of question. That can be professionally also, that can be personally also, right? So I'm there for you now. So it's over to you. So otherwise I could have taken the class because most of the people they're on leave. Offline also many people are on leave. So today let's take the question and answers. And by the way, your holidays schedule is from tomorrow, from 13 to April. Next class 17. So 13th to 17. Our next class will be on 18th. Good amount of holidays, correct? There is a question. Sorry, I joined late, but why is everyone absent, sir? Because of holidays. So these are holiday season. I don't know if you are from India. Yes, because of festival only. Okay, go ahead with your questions. Okay, so there is a question here, sir. We have the regions only in Mumbai and Hyderabad. Sir, Bangalore is the most happening on IT side, so why not in Bangalore? So that is purely depend upon the management. If the government supports, of course, it's political, right? That is an investment that AWS is putting inside that particular state. So if if a prime minister or particular state chief ministers approves that, yes, Amazon, I'll give you this much land for you, this one for this much budget. So if he's okay and the place, this area, if everything is okay, then AWS will go ahead and invest the money there and set up the data center. So at the moment, Mumbai has maybe in there, Maharashtra there, they have approved. And also our when KCR was here in the government. So he also approved for the data center in Hyderabad, correct? So who knows, maybe in future, AWS put set up their infrastructure also in different kind of cities. It's purely depend upon them. Yeah. Okay. So you have the recordings also. Um, please copy those or click on it and you can save it. And next question here is Linux is important in AWS. So as I said, there are mainly two types of operating systems. What are those? Windows and then Linux. So your applications can be also in Windows or your applications can be also in Linux. So you might have joined some company. What if the applications might be running on Linux? What will you do? Correct. For that reason, Windows, you know need to learn separately. Windows, you know need to learn separately because you know that already. So the only one operating system that you need to extra learn is Linux. So for that reason, it is better and good to learn Linux. So those who have opted my course, Linux is also free for you. When the Linux classes started, you can just go ahead and then join and learn the Linux. Okay. Tabriz, that's for you. Sir, if I want to host my application on AWS from India, then I can host only on AWS Indian regions. So the question is from Vital. He's asking, guys, this question and answers also will be very helpful for you, right? I'm taking my 1 day extra time and then giving you this. Generally, we don't go with the question and answers. So this is a very good thing for you. So there is a question, sir, if I want to host any application on AWS from India, then I can host only in AWS Indian regions. Where do you select the regions? Based on what you select the regions is based on your customers. If your customers are in India, then select the region Mumbai or Hyderabad. If your customers, basically, you know where are the customers located, correct? If the customers are more or less from US, select the US region. If the customers are from Canada, select the Canada region. If your customers are in throughout the world, you know very well where exactly the base location of your customer would be. So there you need to set up that region you need to set up, that region you need to select and set up your infrastructure. And then there is one concept we will be learning in future where using that service, we can give good performance throughout the world from one region itself. That is for you, Vital. Next, Margaret. Due to natural disaster, what happens if one of the data center goes down? Do we need to really worry about that? So there is a very, very common natural thing that people will think in Mumbai. So Mumbai is the most happening, right? Most happening things. So God forbidden, just in case, because it's very near to sea, and then just in case, God forbid, if something happened, natural disaster happened. So AWS data centers are there in Mumbai. Sir, what will happen? It is not your responsibility of that. AWS always say to you that he has a high availability on the data side. So you might be using a Mumbai data center, but whatever that they are keeping the data inside the data center, they might be replicating to some other place. So there is no chance that data will be lost from AWS. And if purposely you delete it, there will be data. It is AWS responsibility to give back the data if something happened for the particular region. Okay. Hmm. Yes. So for freshers, as I said, you have to be ready with the technology. I was saying this from day one itself. You have to be ready with the technology. Wait for the opportunities. Opportunities, for experienced people, they can put a resume and they'll get the calls. But for freshers, irrespective of AWS, irrespective of any domain you take it, you need to wait for the opportunity. Some companies will call you off campus or on campus. You have to go to attend and crack the interviews. No one will, no company will call you saying, Babu, come, I'll put Bindi and then I'll give you the job. No. So you have to put the efforts to find out. So check it from internet, where are the openings, right? Check it from your references, right? So most of the jobs, freshers, they will go based on the reference only. So check out with your friends and colleagues and your brothers, your somehow uncles and all those who are working in IT industry. Ask them to refer. You can just go ahead, right? And also this time, basically, uh, March is the budgeting time. So March is the financial end year, right? So from April, every company, what they do is, including my company also, what I also do is, so we'll decide the budget in the month of March for the next year. So next year, I'll put, hey, see, HR and finance department. So our budget is this much. So I'll allocate this much budget for hiring. So for new freshers, because I need to pay salaries, correct? So for this much for hikes for experienced people, and this much for this infrastructure, this much for bills. And so based on the budget, so company will start hiring the people. So it's purely depend upon the companies. So, and also I heard there are so many MNC companies like TCS, Infosys, they are started hiring freshers again. Yeah, you have to just keep in very active in the internet, check with them, go to their websites and start applying. Correct? Next, it's okay. Sir, it's personal, so I will not read loud. Hmm? He said personal, but he put it to everyone. Okay. So I saw your question. Who is that? Sanjit. It's not personal, Sanjit. I would take that as it's a very common thing for everyone. So what he said is due to recession, there is something happened for his job, and he is having 6 years of experience, and he is having L1 support engineer. I would say that those who are in IT support, you have great opportunities, especially IT support. I also started my career with IT support only. Understood? L1 support engineer, right? But I don't know, for 6 years you are in L1 support. I'm really surprised to see that 6 years in L1 support itself. So it by 6 years you should be in L3 support, Sanjit. So for L1 support, L2 support, for all these people, the next level is cloud only. There is no other technology for IT support people. The next technology is cloud only. So what you can do is you can put your genuine experience, and with this cloud solution architect certificate experience, that when you will be learning AWS from me, and you will get almost 3 to 4 years of experience, you will get it. And anyways, we are covering certification questions, interview questions, everything. So join this class, concentrate this class carefully, continue it, and then you can start getting the job. You have good opportunities, Sanjit. I think you have just you need to wait for the opportunity. You will get definitely. I feel very positive on your profile, so you will get it definitely. Don't worry. Sir, as soon as the training session done, we can appear for certification action. As I want to choose, I want to close as soon as possible. Syed, Syed is asking, sir, can we, after this course completed, can I go and attend solution architect certificate immediately? Of course, you are be so at least after I said this is 55 days course, plus or minus, it might be less than 55 or more than 55 also. Once this is done, at the end of the course, we'll give you practice papers. Hmm? So do this, whatever the course that you have learned, the technical thing, plus practice papers, do the practice papers until you get 100 out of 100. Multiple times you can do the practice papers. And then within 1 week or 10 days, book the exam. Let's say today you have completed the course. So next 10 days, after 10 days, you book the exam. So this exam certification is, you can book it, you can write the certification from sitting inside your home also online, or you can go to particular centers also. There is a separate portal for certification. Okay. So you need to sign up to the portal and then book up. How you are booking the movie tickets? Similarly, here also you need to book the certification. So schedule a certification for particular date, and you can you can select a center, and then directly you go there, and then you can write the exam. And this certification is valid for 3 years. How many years? 3 years, man. So remember, this certification is not only for experienced people. I would say for everyone. Because if you are done this certification is valid for 3 years. 3 years, you no need to look back. Anyways, I'm teaching you all these AWS things. You are good in technology. You do the practice papers. Why to waste your knowledge? Do the certification. Later, when you're going to the job and you're entering the interviews, you can show this solution architect certificate. It will add a really, really great heavy value to your profile. This solution architect certificate, right? So don't take it as light. Like, yes, sir, why is our certification not required? No. If you want to pursue your career in the cloud technology, you should have the certification. You know it to learn separately. Anyways, we are learning, no? Anyways, we are learning. So why not to write certification? So this certification price is $150. Only 150. That meaning in Indian rupees, it will be less than 15,000. So can't you spend 15,000 for your next 3 years? Come on. Correct? No. Anyways, that is for your career. Don't see, of course, money is for everyone. For everyone, money is not easy. I understand. But somehow if you arrange this 15,000 and write the certification, this is valid for next 3 years and you can play with this certification for your job opportunities. Anywhere you go the job and you see I'm solution architect certified. So that meaning you are proved AWS engineer from Amazon itself directly. So you'll get a lot of opportunities. Opportunity meaning you will get preferred a lot. Oh, one by one. What? Okay. So the number of questions will be 60. All are MCQ questions, multiple choice questions, no negative. No negative marks. 60 and percentage should be greater than 70% pass mark. So Riyaz sir students will get, if you go and attend also, minimum 80% you'll get. Minimum 80%. Our students. You need to renew it. You need to write again. After 3 years, you need to write the exam again and then just go to the, you don't need to come back to me after 3 years. Just go to the practice papers again, same concept, but additionally few services will be added at that time. Just go through that papers and then give the exam again. Okay. So once you are done with solution architect, you have solution, you have SysOp also, developer also. That also you can easily write. Just go to the practice papers. That also you can raise. But I told you now initially 70% of the topic also will get covered here itself. You are not with a normal person. So in one shot, multiple pitas. So that means multiple things will be, you will get it. So great, it means, okay, Kubernetes and AWS can be used together in project. What is that? Nisham. Kubernetes and AWS can be used together in a project, or was AWS is an alternative to, was, what is that? Was is an alternative to was AWS. Kubernetes is related to your, Kubernetes is a tool where you will be used in your DevOps. Once you have learned in DevOps, you can implement that Kubernetes again in AWS. So that's why I told you initially from day one, I think this session is going good. Correct? This is very, very informative session. Good, good. You should thank me for giving this opportunity. Say thank you. Okay. So AWS, as I said from day one, AWS you need to learn. And after that, you need to learn what? DevOps. What is that? DevOps. Once, and also one scripting language. What is that? Python. So these three is a deadly combination. And this will be for your next to one decade, 10 years, 15 years, this will be sufficient. I already told many times. So, okay, the difference between AWS and DevOps. AWS is related to your infrastructure, but DevOps meaning you will be doing operations inside AWS. What kind of operations that you will be learning in DevOps? Development plus operations, right? And then AWS. The big difference is AWS is related to your infrastructure. We'll be setting up the servers, so lala, etc. So many things we do it. And how to manage it, how to deploy applications. Let's say you have your phones, smartphone. Which version you have? Let's say iPhone, everyone. I also don't have iPhone. I assume that everyone has iPhone. Which is the latest version? 15. Right? What? What? Let's say 15. Okay. So now developers, what they do is they'll keep on upgrading the versions. No, they write the code to upgrade it to no. So now what they do is how developers will write the code and how to continuously deliver to the customer without zero error, with zero error. You should not get the errors. See, if you have phone, if you click on update, sometimes your phone is gone. Is that good? So the problem is with the developer. He didn't write the nice code. So how he has to write the code, how to handle the code, how to put it in the server, and how to continuously deploy all these things will come under DevOps. So slowly you are getting DevOps concept from me. Huh? So see, maths teacher will teach maths, not social. Okay, of course, DevOps is a part of our everyone's life, but you have to divide it first. AWS, then DevOps, and then do DevOps in AWS. Many people will do this mistake again. Many people will say, sir, DevOps with AWS. Have you seen the posters? I already told you this. DevOps with AWS meaning their main course is DevOps only. Why do they teach AWS in there? Think no. But in DevOps, when they're teaching, they will say, hey, see, like how the husband will show Arundhati Nakshatram to the wife. There, AWS, that is AWS. That is not the one how you should learn. So in DevOps, there are so many tools you need to install. Where do they install? On your laptop, huh? Server, no? Nowadays, where are those servers? AWS, no? What servers? Servers are called what? EC2 instance. They will touch EC2 instance is a server. They will show you how to launch EC2 instance. That's it. Why you're launching, what you're launching, what do you troubleshoot inside it, and what are the components it has, they don't talk about deeper into AWS because their more concentration is on DevOps. So that's why I suggested you to purely first end-to-end learn AWS, then go for end-to-end DevOps, and then you'll get a good knowledge by that time so that you can implement DevOps tools in AWS. And in order to automate something, you need to have one script should be there, no? So which script that we should vote for? Python. So Python is it will have a nice gel with AWS and DevOps also. So in order to do automations and all, you need to learn one scripting. Scripting meaning you need to go deeper level into scripting and learn. Just go through it. If you are able to see the script, you should be able to understand and modify it. That level of knowledge is also fine. Okay. So all these Kubernetes, Dockers, everything will come under DevOps. Next. Sir, is AWS provider of infrastructure pattern software? If yes, then what are the applications AWS understands? You said Gmail is even. That is not required, Nitish. So AWS is very less in software as a service. Very less. But there are in platform as service, there are. What is the best example? Which service is that? In AWS, which service will act as a platform as service? Elastic Beanstalk, no? Huh? Like that, there is a software as a service also where software is at the moment it's very, very, very less that AWS has software as a service. But in future, it might get. Next. What is there? What is in there of AWS and ML? ML is completely different. Machine learning. So where we are not covering machine learning here, that requires a lot of basics is required, little bit coding is required, a little bit mathematics is required. That is completely different thing. right? I'm Siva Kumar, done MBA, having HR domain experience, now learning AWS. Hope I'll get on it. So Siva Kumar, so if you are, guys, I'm coming one by one questions, okay? So if you are done MBA and if you are planning to move to IT side, you can move. But there is one clause, there is one problem, because whenever you are getting hired, they will see your graduation. If you are in MBA, HR, then last, why you want to move to IT? Because I am also an interviewer. I have interviewed so many people till now. So I can easily say that if you are HR, why you are going to IT side? Then what you'll say, sir, I'll get more package there. I'm interested in IT, blah, 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 blah. Then when I ask the technical questions to you, if you are good in technical, I don't mind keeping it in your IT. Understood? You came to me and said, I am HR, sir. I want to move to IT. Then I'll start asking questions on AWS. If you're good in technical, I don't mind. But you should find the people like me, those who take. Remember, in my company, I took a woman, a lady, which doesn't have any experience, which is a homemaker, which is far from IT from 10 years. But when I interviewed her with based on the reference, and she joined my course, AWS course, right? And she's very good in technical. When I interviewed, I found she's very technical, and we offer her. Like this, I have given so many people, I have just passed them so many people in so many companies. They are now team leads of 15, 20, 25 lakhs package. No, it's not correct. So, so there is a nice question here. Why companies are hiring only women, girls, not boys? It's not like that. But in the big MNC companies, there should be a ratio. There will be a ratio. That ratio we don't know. So it's purely depend upon the company and those who are hiring. This person came and this papa came, for example, and they both now if the interviewer is something, then whom I'll take? If she says, sir, okay, ma papa, go. Hey, you go outside. So I'm not saying everyone will be like that, but I would say that that's the wrong assumption. It's purely depend upon the requirement. Okay. Next. Hello, sir. I have around 12 years of experience in .NET software development. I will complete this course, apply for AWS certification. How can I back the cloud opportunity as solution architect with no experience? So, Praveen Kumar, you no need to say that you don't have any experience in, already you have 12 years of experience. Guys, I'm just helping you, okay? Huh? So you have 12 years of experience. Genuine. And you learned AWS. Why would you portray in interview that you don't have experience in AWS? Because you have learned from me AWS and got how much of experience? 4. Then you are not a fresher. Why do you say that you don't have experience as a solution architect as you have learned course, having 3 to 4 years of experience? So you can say that in 12 years of experience, 7 years you work for .NET and 3, 4 years you worked on AWS. And then Maro. Maro. Huh? 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 Yes. Experienced people. Yeah. That is the confidently I'm saying, giving it, That is the confidence I'm giving. How much deeper we will be learning this AWS course. So you can compete with 4 years of experience guy. If you go and sit in front of any experienced people 4 years, and if you are a fresher and you learn course from me, you can compete with him. And in fact, he will know less than you. Thank you. Experience. Okay. When do we expect AWS hands-on practical from this class? Okay. There is one more thing. I already told you in the starting class. Do not, because we need to complete the basics. Did we complete the basics? And slowly we enter into the AWS. You like the way? You like the way? Or directly should I jump to practical? Next time, don't ask me when the practical will start. When time comes, I'll show you. We start the practical, once I start the practicals, your hands will pain. That's how we go. But to reach that practical, see, I will be very honest today. Practicals, if you go to YouTube and say how to launch an EC2 instance, YouTube will not say to you. YouTube will give you steps, no? Yes or no? Why are you here then? YouTube will say the steps clearly. If you go to articles screen by screen, you will get it. But you don't know the logic. You don't know the logic. Without logic, using YouTube, you have launched the EC2 instance. Pusik, if it is not working, do you know how to troubleshoot? From here, you will learn all these things. For that reason, if I want to start hands-on practicals, I want you to clear all the basics with logics, and you should not be a step master. You know what is step master? Step master meaning, you know, choreographer. Who is your favorite choreographer? Johnny Master. Huh? Nowadays, what is that? Chair fold. Shaker Master. Huh? Okay. So whatever they are giving, whatever the step they are teaching, hero heroine will do the same step. Yes or no? Many people are here. What they do is, let's say, for example, if I give you a small software to install in your laptop, what will you do? You will take it and you double click it. It open. It say next. What will you do? Next. Once you see finish, finish. But do you know what will happen if you click on next? Then how you are clicking next? It is your laptop, no? If something happen, are you worried? You're not worried. But you're keep on clicking on next. If your tata, nana, your grandmother, grandfather also, they'll also click on next. What is the big difference between you and the old people? You should be technically good, not like blindly clicking and following something. That is called step master. Step master meaning you should not follow the steps. Logically, you should think and then automatically the steps should follow. All those things I'll be teaching you, Nana, slowly, right? So, but patience is required, right? So you learn entire year and you write the main exam once only 1 year, you know. So you need to wait for the entire year, no? So here also, so you need to be patient. Once we reach, I have a strategy how to teach, because it is not only the first batch, no. Thousands of students, more than 10,000 of students. How many batches? Just imagine. So I know what is good, what is bad, how to handle it. So just trust me and believe me. Just trust and believe. That's it. Okay. When time comes, we'll go to the practicals. Before that, we need to finish a few things. After that, we'll go to the practicals. Okay. I hope that is clear. Same with me. I think Asha also you got the really correct. So I'm from agriculture BTech. I have 4 years of career gap. Is it any fresher, sir? Yes, but also Jaya, you should get the chance. Be ready. Though it is not only specific for agriculture or someone HR and all. If you are technically good, guys, if you are technically good, doesn't matter. But if you go for big companies like MNC, Infosys, big companies, they have the background verification checks and all, where it is difficult. But if you go for small companies, if they are good in technical, if you are good in technical, they can hire. How much score we should get to the certification? 70%. How should we prepare for solution exam? Any study material recommendation? RG, just go through my classes. Whenever I'm teaching you, I say, this is a certification question. This is an interview question, mark it. When I'm teaching it, you are writing the running notes. No, mark it. This is certification. This is a interview question. And also end of the course, I'll give the practice papers. Go through it. You can clear it. No study material is required. When you're, and a very important thing, this is important. When you are learning with me, when you are with me, don't go to that tube, this tube, that demi, this demi, not required. Okay. So if you put your legs in two boats, what will happen? Correct. So because my teaching technique, tactics is different. And whenever you're learning from other YouTube somewhere, that is different. This concept is different. That is concept is different. So, Nana, don't worry. Don't go to all these things. Once we finish the topic, then you go to YouTube. Don't come learning something, read there and come here, get confused, ask more questions, not required. So this 55 days, don't go and search, don't go learn any YouTube anywhere. Our subject is more than sufficient. But once any topic is completed, then you go and research on the topic, no problem. Then you will come back and say me, sir, you are much better than that YouTube, sir. I bet you can see that if required. Okay. Sir, you should start DevOps also. Yeah. Can you provide any practices? Yes. Sir, I don't have any IT experience. How the AWS works for me to get on same thing, Usha. I said, thank you. What should be roadmap for cloud roles where we can focus after solution? I think I have already covered that, Praveen. Sir, is DevOps different for AWS? Okay, there is question here. Sir, is DevOps different for AWS and Azure? Sir, is DevOps different for AWS and Azure? DevOps is a little bit different. Azure DevOps is also there, where it is more automatic. No. When you saying DevOps, you should know a little bit of DevOps first, because when I'm saying something about DevOps, you cannot catch. It's an unnecessary waste of time talking about the DevOps here, because Azure DevOps is different, AWS DevOps is different, but DevOps concept is same. But how they are dealing there and here is different. If I start explaining, also you don't know, na? That's it's of first complete AWS, next complete DevOps, then you can go for Azure DevOps, etc. That is, and if you learn that, you will be called as multi-cloud specialist. What do you call? AWS complete karo. After that, if you have time, go with the Azure also. Azure is easy because once you learn AWS, same concept also in Azure, but names are different. Names are different. Here we call it as EC2. There we call it as VM. Concept is same. There we have EBS volume. There they call it something storage. Concept is same, but names are different. Tabriz. Whatever the practices that we do is same as the real time. I know only one time, real time. And AWS topics, whatever we are learning here, it's real time. There is no other chance. Because in real time, how to launch an EC2 instance, here also we launch EC2 instance in the same way. In real time, how to deploy the applications, here also we deploy the same way. So you no need to ask this question, sir, is real time. Whatever till day one to end of the course, everything is real time. Because there is no other scope here. If you take some other called Java, any other, they keep on teaching theoretically like normal subject. In project, how do they do? It is called real time. But here in AWS cloud services, everything is real time only. If you touch, this is same way whatever we do here, in the real time also we do the same thing. Because I'm also a real time person. However, I am doing how I am doing in the real time, the same way I'm teaching you. So I'm feeling positive now. Very good, Sanjit. Oh, finally I have landed up in God hands by taking decision to the. Thank you. Sanjit, I definitely, it's because whatever is there, I can say directly, because you have a lot of opportunity. There is a lot of scope for you, especially because I love the people who are from L1, L2 support backgrounds, because I also worked as L1, L2, L3, L4, and then coming to the virtualizations and coming to the cloud architects, solution architects, AWS consultant. This is the path for support people. So, And also in my current project, there are, almost 20 people team only for L1 support. So I know their problems. I know how they deal. I know what is the career for them. How I give the career path for my team, the same path I have given for you, Sanjit. So you have a very good opportunity. Just wait for it. Learn AWS course, and definitely you will land, and you will come back to me saying, that, sir, I got a job. You'll come back to me, definitely. How can we connect Java, .NET web applications with AWS? For hmm, that is development topic. We should not talk. But there is something called SDK, software development kits. What is that? Developers knows this. Software development kits. Using the software development kits, you can connect to the AWS. But we have also topic coming in. There are few topics is there. With that topic, a developer will understand how to connect to AWS to the code. That also we'll learn. Okay, Manoj and Manali. Sir, is there any DevOps class you are teaching right now? No. Can you please explain relation between DevOps? Okay, so people are asking, sir, there are so many DevOps questions. Sir, we want to DevOps classes are either from you only. What is the okay, so many. Okay, let's have a fair deal. Okay, I will give you 1 day DevOps class in my style. Okay, happy? Faces. Huh? You want or not? But that will be from off class, because if I ask you to come on Sunday also, you should come 1 day. That's for DevOps. Once I teach DevOps, because everyone asks, sir, you teach DevOps, because they like my teaching. Everyone likes here. But I would say, if I teach you DevOps 1 class, you will not new to the DevOps anymore. You can proudly say that I also know DevOps. Ready? Okay. Okay. That is a gift from my side for you. Okay. Uh, uh. Mm. My sister's son is mechanical, and he landed into my company only. I'm saying, doesn't matter about mechanical, civil. If you're good in technology, if you're technically good, that is there. That is there. That is one mark is there, because it depend upon the person. See, if I am a kind of person where I want to give opportunities people, and you should pray God also. Other people, interviewers also should be like me. What I do is, in my company also, the HRs will filter the resumes based on the technical background. Whenever they come with mechanical, the first preference, no. Civil, no. Because they don't know anything about computer. Because they have never touched the computer. Mechanic meaning that machine, this machine, either kholo, screw, spanner, all these things. Civil meaning building, that cement, it's not at all related to your IT side, no. So if I hire them, I need to specially focus on them. If I have 10 people, 6 people are IT side, 4 people are mechanical. So these mechanical people will be behind the IT people. In my team, I want all 10 members to be perfect. I'm not running any Seva Kendra. Correct? It's business. I want the team members so that they are perfect, so that I can deliver my project on time to my customer. If I hire mechanical people or civil engineers, if you are good, if you have good attitude, if you are technically good, and if you give me a trust, or if you give me confidence that you are good in technical, then I will hire you. Because there are so many companies, those who took mechanical, civil and all, they are not up to mark. Because when I say, hey, can you please write this program? Amma programming, sir, I don't know. If you have this kind of mindset, then it is very hard. You have to go through your mechanical side only. But if you want to come to IT, you have to change your mindset and comes this way. But you have opportunities. So there are many companies, people will say that many companies, they'll set any discipline. Any discipline meaning what? Any background is also fine. Okay. Like Infosys, they are not, they say any discipline. TCS, any discipline. Big companies, they say any discipline. There are only few companies, they'll say that only CSE people or IT background people only we need. But you have a lot of opportunities. Same thing. Your BCom computer applications, no? You're related to CA computer applications, no problem. That is your problem. Okay. 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 So next. Sir, I need to give an Shavik, you can take DevOps here itself. All are coming IT domain. What will happen to real IT people? Okay. Is Linux course free along with this course? Also DevOps and Python are required for architect exam. Solution architect exam, DevOps and Python knowledge is not required. Whatever is there in our course is fine. So for solution architect, for writing the exam, no DevOps is required and no script, no Python is required. Your teaching says, thank you, Ibrahim. As a Java backend developer, what should I primarily concentrate in AWS? Irrespective of, I'm saying again, if you are Java, Bava, Python, or .NET, whoever it is, AWS is similar. But for developer, there are few additional services will be there, which is related to development. That extra things that a developer need to concentrate. But rest of all, solution architect is fine. Developer, solution architect plus little bit of development services are there. SysOp, like L1 support, IT support people are there. No, those people are called sys operations, system operations. So Sanjit, you need to do solution architect plus SysOp. It will be a very good feature. Because system operations also can be done on AWS. How? Separate services are there. Now, AWS is a group of so many hundreds of services. Based on the requirement, you need to take and explore. Okay. Sir, first exam, can we directly appear to solution architect or we need to go with the cloud practitioner? No required. Directly you can go with the solution architect. Cloud practitioner is not required, but if you write also, no problem. That is $100 maybe. 7,000, 8,000, less than. Super. Okay. Sir, you have so much experience in IT. If you can tell us only one specific thing that you wish you knew when you were young and no one told you. Oh, wow. Okay. There is one thing that people like me, not me, my friends, everyone regret that, array, we could have not done that thing in our starting days. That is, there are many things, mainly which is helpful for you is this. Many people will see the package. That is the worst thing that you guys are doing, especially freshers. I'm talking about freshers, not experience. For freshers, your aim is to join the company. Don't care about the package. If they say 1.5 lakhs also, or 2.5 also, 3.5 also, join. Just join. After 2 years, industry will come behind you. You no need to go to the industry. Industry will run behind you. The only problem is you need to join the company first, so that you will get the experience first. Many people, what they do is, array 10,000, 15,000 only per month. And that guy let's say he's 2023 graduated. So he has left the opportunities like 10,000, 15,000, 20,000. I don't like it. He has missed that entire year. Now he will be considered as a fresher or experiencer. he will not be considered as fresher anymore. Problems. There are few companies, they will call 2 years, before 3 years, 2 years, but unnecessary, he lost the opportunities, right? So don't miss the opportunity, doesn't matter. So choose the wise, good company, see, service-based company, product-based company, two types will be there. So if you go to service-based company, the work will be less and you don't get much exposure. Product-based company, if you join product-based company, within 2-3 years, you will get super experience, because that product-based company, meaning it will be very small and you will get a lot of work, and based on that work, you will learn more. Okay. Okay. Tabriz, see, I totally agree with you, sir. Even I done the same mistake and look for the package and wasted a year. See, there's so many people will be like this. So luckily, I am there for you to inform all these things. So take a wise decisions. Okay, so I think this as a Java developer, should I pursue a solution developer setting, or should go with solution architect plus developer? Manali, I'll help you. What extra that you need to learn? I have done MCA 2016 year outward where and work in MCA 2000 year output batch. Okay, I worked on Diageo company in RPA. If it is Rachana, if it is related to IT industry, then it's okay. You can take it out. But it's completely out of IT, then you need to manage. If it is IT company, yes, you can use that experience. Okay, so I hope this Ibrahim, most of my friends made the same mistake. They were not ready to join if the package is less than 30K. Whereas I started with 5K. My friends are still searching. So I don't think about others what they think. See, did I say it right? See how experienced people, they went to their previous years and recollecting those memories. Because uh, just follow those, Nana. Whatever experienced people says, especially when I'm there in the place of guru for you. So whatever the sayings that I'm saying, please consider that, take into your mind. It's not funly I'm saying all these things. It's a real facts. I got TCS Ninjas 33.5 lakhs. I'm waiting for. Congratulations. AWS unit has assigned to me, sir. This course helped me a lot, sir. Very good. Congratulations to Veera that he got the job already and he'll be working on AWS. Very nice. Okay. Okay, so I was hearing about multi-cloud, one of the, okay. So multi-cloud related thing is, there is let's say I have a company, for example, that company, there are few customers, they will say, we will go with Azure. There are few customers will say they will go with the AWS. So your company, which you are providing services to everyone, would you take only AWS projects? You'll be taking Azure projects also, no? Because you need to grow up, no? Your company as a CEO, you need to grow up. Will you say that, hey, take only AWS projects? No. So in that case, I need an employees so that they should have experience on AWS plus also Azure. So let's say Ankit, good memory power. Ankit. So Ankit, I took him in my project. He's good in AWS and Azure. So what I do, I'll put him in AWS project. He'll finish it. Then I don't have any projects on AWS, but my Azure project is waiting. Do I need to hire another person and paying him 20 lakhs, 30 lakhs again? I can use Ankit in this Azure project. No, this is how the business. I'm revealing so many things today. Huh? Okay, Ibrahim, that's for you. Okay, so I think this class has helped a lot for you, probably. I think this kind of question and answers sometimes is really good, but not every time. So don't expect this kind of things again. So this is the only question and answer I took. Next time I don't take it. Of course, if you have any questions on AWS, I'm there for you in the class itself. Okay. So did that help online people experience and everyone freshers? See, so good. I'm happy that I didn't waste the time because time is so precious for me and to you also, right? Excellent. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir, for today's class. It set the course data. Very good. Very good. We can say blessing in. Oh, nice. Good, Nana. Okay. So that is all for today. So the next class will be on 18th, Thursday. Okay. So till that, please go with all the topics that we have learned. Okay. It's already injected in your brains, but you're going to festivals, holidays, and all, chilling here and there. So don't shake your head too much so that AWS will fall from your head. Right. So just go through it and then enjoy your days and festivals. Right. Be safe, be careful while doing any kind of stunts. Okay. So wish you happy holidays. Okay. So that is all for today. Let's connect back on Thursday with the next our AWS topic. Until then, take care. Bye bye. Have a nice day and see you next week. And please, if Google Classroom, you'll get all your emails will be there in Google's Classroom. And if there is any kind of updates, I'll be giving in the Google Classroom itself. And also, you'll get the Telegram link soon. Join in the Telegram group. There also, I'll keep the updates on the classes and all. Okay, Nana? So, so the next class, again, the people are asking, the next class is not on Tuesday. Next class is on Thursday. Okay. Okay. So that is all, guys. Let's see you next time. Until then, take care. Bye-bye. Have a nice day. See you next week. Bye-bye.